We use machines on all our classes for all of our clients for pretty much every exercise. Sometimes we use dumbbells and sometimes they do work pretty well. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to get in shape faster, more efficiently, use machines. Machines over dumbbells, because you can adjust. So tall, short, whatever, they accommodate everybody. It's not one size fits all. They have on a fixed axis, right? So this machine is only gonna go up and down. It's not gonna go swing to side, so that creates a lot of stability. So that's better for my joints. It's more focused on the muscle. It's just better. It's on a fixed axis, but for the main reason is safety. So if it can't fly off the rails, if it's on a fixed axis, it's not gonna go anywhere. So safety, number one thing. And then again, it's on a fixed axis, so the weight up and down. And then this is like a circular motion, but the weight stack still going up and down. I could never do this with a free weight. I could never do a leg extension with a free weight. I wouldn't get any of the muscle. I would only get resistance at the top because gravity is the only thing that affects free weights. So that whole circular motion is getting wasted with no resistance. So you got to use machines. They just put you in a better position of leverage to lift more weight safely, effectively. So, you know what I mean? And then we throw seatbelts on all the machines to add more stability, because if you're stable, you're stronger, you got less chance of getting hurt. It's like a broken record. I say it all day, every day, but that's just really that simple, and I got to keep repeating it because people don't understand that it's that simple. We're like, what's the trick? What's the trick? What do I do? Which peptide do I got to take? Take the seatbelt peptide, all right? Strap in, create stability, proximal loading. Out here is harder to control than here. So if I put 20 pounds on the machine and I put it on my wrist, can't really get this. Like, if I put it up here on my forearm, I got it. See, still perfect form, everything. The name of the game is just to get stronger. You got to put yourself in the best position of leverage to get stronger, and machines let you do that so much better than free weights do. I always tell people, like, calisthenics and free weights are great. It's like walking though. If we're gonna go to Orlando from Miami, like, you walk, I'll drive. We'll both get there. I'm just gonna get there a lot faster and I'll be in way better shape. You're gonna be beat up, you need some water, you probably need to pull over for a couple of days, spend some more money, waste some more time. In today's day and age, is time, right? Everybody's like, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. So if we don't have time, then let's do the best time efficient exercise routine we possibly can. And that's machines 99% of the time. I just made that number up, but it's probably true. Maybe 100% of the times. But if we really serious about getting in shape and we serious about our time, then we need to be on machines. And then all machines aren't created equal. You see, we got Cybex everywhere. They don't make Cybex anymore. They discontinued it. Why? I have no idea. I think because they were the top of the line, so those machines cost more money. Because they have these cams right here, like this thing, that offsets the weight. So it matches the strength curve of the hamstring. Like, it's easy, harder, easy, you know what I mean? And then it's easy, hard, and then at the very top is easy, because that's where you're weaker to stronger in the muscle. So the machines, the good ones, will balance out the strength curve and they'll make them the same as the muscle. Bad machines, that's why they feel weird. Some feel stuck. That's why when you use certain machines, certain brands, it feels like it's stuck. It doesn't feel smooth. These feel smooth because it's the matching strength curve. If you use a machine, don't have the right strength curve, it's gonna feel like weird. It might not feel weird to you because you never felt anything better. It's like you don't know that something's a piece of shit until you've had better, right? So when you try a good machine, like when I go to Tom's gym, when I go to Steve's gym and I do their machines, my machines feel like shit because they put magnets on theirs and it's even more perfect to the strength cycle, so you feel it's just so smooth. And then, like, for example, the hamstring curl. For this one, there's a reason the thing's lifted. If you see one flat, then it's no good because it doesn't flex the hip, so you can't load the hamstrings. This one is the hip and the knee because the hamstrings cross two joints. This one's just the knee. So you got to understand what joint the muscle crosses, and then are those machines working that muscle by the motion of the machine. So it's just going to save you a lot of time. It'll stop you from getting hurt, and it's just more efficient at the end of the day. So Cybex, like Hammer Strength, Nautilus, Prime, I mean Kaiser, if you can get Kaiser, these are the best ones. Air resistance, so that puts the weight down, that puts the weight up. So if I'm doing the bench, I don't have to load up the sides, and then if I want to make it heavier, I hold this button, and then in the middle of the set, if I'm getting weak, I can go right here, so I can really fatigue myself to exhaustion, and then I have to push through the whole way. If I throw it, it doesn't matter because it's air, it's constant tension. That free weight is gonna go on its own if I go as hard as I can. So it's just about getting enough more an efficient rep as possible, making that muscle work harder. A lot of people work out and they try and just get it over with. Like, but that's fucking it up. It's actually wasting more time by trying to get it over with. You gotta think about it differently. You gotta think about it, how can I get more out of this set? How can I get more out of this rep? And when you start thinking like, how much more can I give? So like, how much more can I do? Can I sit up straight? Can I grab it tighter? Can I focus on my breathing? The more you give in the set, the more you'll get from the set. So stop trying to get it over with. Use the correct machines, go slow, control, make it perfect, and your results will come so much faster and so much better.